Hi everyone, I'm Elizabeth Turner. I'm from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and I'm here to talk to you about why I became a Beachbody coach. About a year ago, I had just finished my first year of college. It was a really hard year. Transitioning from high school to college is always a big jump. I went through a lot of family things that year as well. And at the end of the year, I had not only gained the freshman 15, but also the freshman 25. So I gained 25 pounds. I was 25 pounds heavier than I was when I graduated high school. And I actually had a history of an eating disorder every summer since the time I was 15. So going into the summer, between my freshman and sophomore year of college, I again tried losing weight. I wanted to do it a different way than I had before because I was starting to recognize that I had been struggling with an eating disorder all those years. And so I looked at gym memberships. I actually paid for one for a little bit. I looked at diet plans and I was Pinteresting every diet plan and every workout you could possibly think of. And I just kept saving them, never kept following through with them. And then finally I was talking to a coworker of mine and I said, I really want to lose some weight. I don't know how to do it. I live too far away from a gym. I'm really probably never going to go if I pay for it. And she said to me, well, why don't you try the 21-day fix? And I was like, what the heck is that? I don't even know what that is. And she's like, oh, it's this program. And I looked it up and I was like, this really works. You're telling me this works. And she's like, yeah, my husband and I did it, whatever. And I was like, okay, sounds good. And I had been following the journey of one of my really good friends, Liz. She actually was a really good family friend of mine. She had babysat me from the time I was 4 and 5. I had known her really well, and I had been following her journey, and throughout it, I was like, wow, she looks like she's doing really good. And then this was kind of the course of me following her journey, but it was like, wow, she looks like she's doing really good. And then there was those days I'm like, wow, she's really annoying. Why is she so happy? And what does she have so much to be happy about? Life isn't that exciting. And I was just positivity, negativity. I was following her, thought about deleting her. Wasn't interested in seeing what she had to post, but then I was, and I reached out to her and I said, hey, I know that you are selling something. I don't know what though, but do you sell a 21-day fix by chance? And she messages me back and she said, yeah, actually I do. And I was like, oh, awesome. I'd just like to buy that. And she's trying to talk to me about this challenge pack that I should get and how nutrition is important about with not working out by itself is not going to do anything. And I was like, oh, that's ridiculous. I don't know what you're talking about. So anyway, I ended up talking to her about it, and we ended up finding a good fit for me. And she told me the price, and I'm like, I look at my boyfriend because I was with him at the time, and I look at him and I go, it's $140. I don't know if I can afford that. I'm a broke college student. I am not working full time. I don't know if I can afford that. And he's like, no, you really can't. Well, I kept talking to Liz about my objections, and I kept saying, I don't think I can afford this. I don't think I can afford this. And she's like, it's only expensive if you don't get results. I thought about that, and I was like, that's true. And then she also told me that if I hated it, I could get my money back after 30 days. And I was like, psh, heck yeah, I'll just do this for 30 days. If I don't lose the weight, I'll get my money back. If not, if I do lose the weight, good, and I'll quit. 1 month, I'll either lose the weight or I won't. I'll get my money back or I'll get results. It doesn't matter. Well, then I joined the community and I started seeing the community unfold in front of me, and it switched a switch for me. I was like, wait a second. This isn't just shakes and workouts. This is community, accountability, support, a sisterhood. I became just one with it. And before I knew it, I had gotten through the end of summer. I had learned more about nutrition and how to fuel my body with the right things and my mind with the right things. I had one of the busiest summers yet, and I didn't fall back into my old ways of not giving myself what it needed, giving my body what it needed. And I ended up losing majority of the weight that I had gained my freshman year just in that summer. So moving forward, that was in June, I had joined. Moving forward to August, this whole time I had just been a discount coach. I was like, whatever that means, whatever, I'll just get a discount, I don't care. And then by the time August rolled around, I was like, no, I really want to help other people discover these things about themselves as well. So now I'm on this journey to help others, just as I was helped by Liz. The community, to be honest, is what changed it for me. I thought it was just like all the other MLMs out there. Get skinny quick, make money quick. It's not a quick process. It's a lifestyle change. It's going to take time and work, but it's going to be worth it. What I learned over the course of even just those 3 months and even up until now, a year later, is I found I have a voice. I share my journey with others. People aren't always going to like what I have to say, but I share my journey and inspire others. I found my passion. Before that, I was going to school for nursing. That really wasn't what I was interested in, I found out. I'm now going to school to be a registered dietitian for children and adolescents, so I can help people that were just like me growing up, that found their validity by the number on the scale. And I found that my story matters. The things I went through and the things that I struggled with made me who I am and allow me to inspire other people to share their stories and change their life. So where I'm right now, a year later, I'm already seeing so many possible freedoms. My boyfriend and I have a goal to travel the world. We want to get one of those scratch off global maps, and we want to be able to scratch off every single country on there. We have been traveling just recently to some states around the area. We went to Indiana for a little bit. We're going to Georgia in a couple weeks. Like, we're getting to slowly get these freedoms. So traveling is a huge freedom of mine that I'm looking forward to. Money, a little extra money, like, it ends up being worth it. If you can really care and like share your journey with others, this could really help you. What could you do with an extra $50 to $100 a month? Now, Beachbody doesn't guarantee any sort of success or any sort of income with this, but if you work hard and you share your journey, there's no reason you can't do well with this. And then the most important thing that I've learned and that I'm continuing to develop on this journey is self-love. That was the biggest thing I struggled with growing up. I didn't know how to love myself. I found love from other people, boyfriends, friends, and they never were good relationships. I had a lot of toxic relationships growing up. Now I understand that before I can love anybody else, I have to love myself. And that itself has really strengthened my boyfriend and my relationship, my relationships with my family, and my relationship with myself especially. This community has changed my life. And if it's something you've ever considered doing or you think that it could be beneficial for you in your journey, I highly recommend. Like I said, I was planning on doing it to get my money back if I didn't like it, or if I did like it, oh well, then I liked it. But it's brought me so much more than I thought it would, than just losing that weight. Because in the end, no matter how much weight I would have lost, I would have never transformed like I have. Thank you so much for listening to this. I really appreciate it. I honestly can't tell you enough how much this community means to me and how much these teams mean to me. Team Resilient and Free, just that. I'm on a team with a bunch of women who have had to be resilient in their life and we're searching for freedoms, and then also happy and fit. Just that, living life happier and more fit each and every day, getting more fit in your life, 1% at least each day. And that's about it.